Hello, skipper. Hello, navigator. Half a minute to go. Okay.
Good evening, good morning, wherever it is. I don't know what time it is for you, but it's surely Baboon Yodel time. It's the podcast that you keep coming back to because it's your favourite, we're hoping. My name is Renee Church. I'm the host of this podcast. I'm also joined by probably your favourite host, Ed Amon.
Ed Amon is in the house.
That sounded a little bit like Gangsta's Paradise at the end.
Yeah. The Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah.
Do you remember that movie?
No, I just remember the song.
Oh, you just remember the song? There's a Michelle Pfeiffer movie called
I love
Gangster's
Michelle
Paradise.
Pfeiffer.
And it's got Coolio in it, and that's the song. And it's like the main song of the movie.
Oh.
You gotta watch it.
I didn't even know it was a movie. Was that song from a movie?
Yeah, it's that Coolio guy, right? But
Yeah.
Yes, that's from a movie. That's the soundtrack of a movie.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Gangster's Paradise is one of those stories where, you know, she's a white teacher and she's teaching in a...
Oh, is that when she sits on the back of the chair?
Oh yeah, that's the video.
Oh right, like she sits like backwards on a chair. Is that the movie?
No, in the movie that doesn't happen. But it's all the scenes and everything have taken from the movie, and that part is just recreated.
Interesting.
You should watch. It's a pretty good movie. It became quite famous.
Oh.
Because Michelle Pfeiffer does a Sharon Stone in it.
Does she get naked?
No, she what she does is just she lifts her arm up and puts it down, and you can see the armpit. Do you know what I mean?
What?
Do you know what is a Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct?
No, what is it?
You don't know that?
No.
Have you seen Basic Instinct?
No.
All right. I just wasted like a metaphor on you. So a Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct is that it's a full movie, but in one scene, I think she's being interrogated by a lawyer or someone.
Right.
I forgot a long time, and then she flips the leg on her cross legs. You know, so you know when you're sitting cross-legged,
yeah,
and then you change the leg. So during the change time, she gives the guy some peek. Peek.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And wait, so that's what Sharon Stone did?
Yeah, that's what Sharon Stone did.
So what did Michelle Pfeiffer do? So she lifted her arm or a leg?
Listen, my whole joke was based on you knowing Sharon Stone doing this.
Now I'm interested in what the...
Michelle Pfeiffer didn't do any of that.
Because when you see Michelle Pfeiffer did the thing and revealed the thing, I was like, does she have hairy armpits? That was what I thought. You see revealed her armpit. I was like, what?
No, I was doing like I was doing a metaphor. So you know the armpit is the metaphor
you weren't doing
for
a good
the vagina.
job.
No, I wasn't. And then you didn't know about the whole thing, so we wasted like 3 minutes on talking about Sharon Stone showing her vagina.
I learned a bit.
Yeah, you learned a bit. I think our listeners might have learned a bit as well, but they might have already known about this.
Well, it's just a fun time for them to reminisce if they already knew. If they didn't, they're like me, they've learned something.
Yeah, definitely. You got to watch, not Basic Instinct, it's okay. But Gangster Paradise is fantastic. It's good. It's one of those stories, you know, it's a teacher and it's a bad neighborhood, a shitty school, and the kids get, how do you say, they get better. That kind of story. Do you know what I mean?
It's a not a rags to riches tale, but like I don't know. I know what you mean.
Like a shitty student to a good student's tale. Inspiration by the teacher.
Inspirational story.
Yeah, it's one of those coming of age. Is that coming of age?
I think so. Or if they're teenagers, then yeah.
What does it mean by coming of age? I always go along when somebody says coming of age, but I have no idea what it means. Coming of age.
Coming of age. We've all come of age at some point.
Coming of age.
Some people are still coming of age right now.
The age or occasion when one formally becomes an adult. Oh.
Interesting.
Oh. Yeah, you're like a shitty student and a shitty person, and then all of a sudden you learn some things through inspirations, etc. And then you come of age. You become an adult.
Coming of age kind of sounds gross. Like, are you of age? Coming of age?
Yeah, yeah,
It's a little bit weird.
it's a bit weird, but what are you gonna do? People come of age all the time. I come over age 5 times a day.
Ew. Come on, man. This is a family show. Got the
No,
grandmas out here, man. I don't know. If there's any grandmas who listen to the show, please let us know. Get your son or your grandson or daughter to just point you in the direction of Facebook or an email,
yeah,
baboonyodel@gmail.com, and just let us know if you're a grandma and you listen to Baboon Yodel.
yeah, that's true. Let us know if you're a grandma and you would understand. But I think youngins would know what it means by coming of age the real meaning, not the sexual insinuation that we've done just now. That you've done it. You've
Excuse
done
me.
it. Yeah, I blame you
You
for
made
this.
it weird, though.
Yeah, I made it weird.
You turned the
But
king on that one.
yeah, I flipped the shit on that one. So I've been watching a lot of movies this week. Another coming of age. It's not a coming of age. Again, a sports story. Coach Carter. I've watched that with what's his face, Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, he's cool.
He's cool. It's a fantastic movie. I watched The Blind Side. Have you seen Blind
No,
Side?
but is that Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, Sandra Bullock, and it's a story about coming of.
Oh my
It's a
God.
story about that as well, kinda. So it's a story about a dude who's poor, and then he finds his way in this big wild world with the help of Sandra Bullock and her family, and becomes a famous football player.
Didn't the guy in
It's a
that
really good
die, or am
story.
I wrong?
Um,
What am I thinking of?
the guy with during the movie.
Wait, I haven't seen it, but The Blind Side. I'm gonna see. There was a guy in a Sandra Bullock movie that died?
No, he's still alive. He hasn't. He's not dead yet. He's 34 years of age at the moment,
Oh, maybe.
and
What am I thinking about? Who knows?
somebody died. People die all the time.
That seems like it. I've watched both High School Musicals this week.
That is a fantastic use of time.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
I had some bad news this week though. I found out that my dog has gone to the next afterlife.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
How old was he?
She was 12 and a
She.
half.
12 and a half.
She was quite old. She
Okay.
was getting on. I had her
Yeah.
since I was 12.
All right.
And she was a little Bichon dog. She was a black dog.
What was the name?
Bella.
Oh, well, R.I.P. Bella.
Yeah, she was getting pretty sick, so it was pretty sad. My mum called me and said that she's passed on. It was really sad. It's really sad when an animal dies, and I'm not there. I'm not with my family to mourn or anything, so it's kind of hard,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's hard. If you're out of the environment, you feel like, how should I mourn? What should I
Yeah.
do? Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Danger went out and bought me The Sims Cats and Dogs expansion pack. So now I've
Well,
recreated all my dead pets.
yeah, that's a good idea. Then they never die.
Well,
They will.
they can.
They can. Okay, if you don't feed them or something.
Exactly. So you got to make sure they treat them right.
So they live within your computer.
Yeah, exactly. They can
Okay.
live on within my Sims game.
All right, but you can't, you can't lick their tongues or
I'm
none
not
of that.
licking my dog's tongues, Ed.
Oh, I've seen that. I've never had a dog. I don't know. That's what I've seen in movies and
Have you never
other
had
places.
a dog?
No.
Wow. Have you ever had a
No,
cat?
yeah, a lot of stray cats.
You've had a lot of stray cats?
As in, they become semi-pets because they stay outside the house and I feed them.
Have you ever gone to the pet shop and been like, I'm having a cat, and then bringing it home?
No.
Or has your
No,
you
no.
never had one with your family?
No, we had cats, but they all were kind of semi pets. They just hung out outside the house, and we'll just feed them. Whenever we went out, they will come and cuddle and stuff, but they never allowed inside.
Is that the name of the episode? Semi pets.
Semi pets.
They're semi pets.
Yeah, and then they run away or die or something. We don't have to take care of it at all anyway, and
Wow, you're really a heartless man.
they just get replaced by other stray cats.
Wow. You
We
can't
help
replace
out.
Bella though. She was a
No,
real.
she was like a family dog.
Can I tell
Family
you a
dog.
funny story about Bella?
Yeah. Let's do Bella.
This is my favorite. She was okay. So Bella was real. She loved my mum. Mum
Mhm.
was her favorite. She kind of
Mhm.
hated me because I think she was kind of jealous of me because I was like mum's daughter. Well, I am still.
Oh,
So she was. I think there was a little bit of tension between us because she wanted to be the top dog. You know.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm mum's biological, and she was always real like snooty at me. But
Yeah.
my mum used to call her Bella Boo,
Yeah.
and then my brother thought that it was Bella Poo that she was saying. And so he used to be like, "Why do you call her Bella Poo?" And then Ma's like, "What?" And then he's like, "Bella Feces. We should call her Bella Feces." And then we started calling her Feces. And like, she would respond to Feces better than her own name.
All right, that's hilarious.
Would be like,
You-
"Feces," and she'd look over and be like, "What?" It was so good.
You played with the dog's emotions by
She got a
calling her
little
Pooh.
bit abused verbally by us, but you know what? She dealt it. She dealt it and she took it as hard as she went. So,
That's good. That's
R.I.P.
nice.
Bella. We love you.
R.I.P. It's. Are you guys gonna get a new one?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Your parents?
I'm
know.
sure they'll get a little bit lonely, but it's probably too soon.
Yeah, they might soon, in a couple of weeks' time, maybe. I don't know.
A few months, maybe in a year. I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? Bella has been commemorated.
She has.
Are you gonna do like a yearly thing for Bella's birthday or something?
Maybe her birthday's in November.
All right, so you should start doing that family thing, having a birthday.
We can We can celebrate her life in November.
Yeah, true. That's great. So, yeah, that's sad news. But she was old and sick, I guess. What are you gonna do?
She was.
Circle of life.
She was. She's in a better place. She's not in pain anymore.
I don't know about a better place, but she's not in pain.
She'll be in a better place.
In a farm?
She'll be up in heaven or in dog heaven.
Dog heaven. Dog heaven. Oh, she's a female. She's not going to get that positiveness that you get if you're a male person. You remember?
Oh, yeah, but she's a dog
Like
and she's a
100th.
woman. So,
Yeah.
you know, she's in dog heaven.
I hope she gets a partner who's 130 feet tall.
Well, me too.
Yeah.
They can give
Yeah.
her food. Give
Yeah.
her chicken.
Chicken was her favorite food.
That was her favorite food. She loved chicken.
Did she eat? I mean, I always, my ex girlfriend had a dog, and they always fed them the same thing every day. Don't dogs get bored? I mean, it's like it's the
Not
same
really.
thing every day.
Dogs can be pretty, like, animals can be pretty fussy. Because I guess, like, they can't peruse a pantry and be like, I feel like that. Like, they just get given what they
Yeah.
get given.
I guess they eat to live rather than, like us, we live to eat or something
Some
like
dogs
that.
are
Is that
really,
a saying?
piggy guts.
Oh, shit.
But
All
she,
right.
she loved chicken.
Yeah, that's good. Chicken's good. Chicken's my favorite as well.
Exactly.
So Bella and I would be good friends. The, what?
Should we tackle a story?
Tackle a story? Are
Yeah.
we talking about a story? Oh, yeah. Fuck, I forgot.
Do you know what this podcast is yet?
Oh no, I'm losing my mind. There have been a lot of bad news in the whole world.
Bad news.
But everybody,
there really has been.
yeah, there's the pandemic, and then whatever is happening in the US. Very sad news coming from there.
Yeah. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and we are all with them. But that news is on the tube all the time. So we will tackle some other stuff, right?
Exactly.
Some
You
on
don't
a
want to hear the
lighter
opinion of a
note,
white girl.
yeah.
Well, not that
Well,
my
I'm a,
opinion is controversial, but you don't want to hear that stuff from some whitey,
yeah. I mean, a brownie as well. I mean, this, but the thing is that it's like me, and the brownie. So it's very sad, and it's what's happening in the U.S. And we hear ya.
We hear you and we
So
love you.
yeah,
Black
baby.
Lives Matter, man. Black Lives Matter.
So yeah, they do. So from that somber subject to sexual fantasy. Okay,
Sexual.
Jesus Christ, we've been finding these sexual stories all the time. We
You
gotta
keep
change
finding them and then
our
be like, should
ways
we talk
of.
about this? And I'm like, yep.
We're gonna change our ways of working. What the hell's happening here? But this is hilarious. I mean, I don't even have to do a joke around it or say something around it. I'll just go through the story and it will be fantastic.
You just
Right?
don't even need to punch it up. You just tell it and it's funny.
Yeah,
It's the best
it's
kind of
funny.
story.
That's fan- exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. Okay.
Meatloaf.
So, what is that a song?
You took the words right out of my mouth. You know that song by Meatloaf?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. It's a song by Meatloaf.
That's such great lyrics. You just take it out of my mouth. It must have been the time while you were kissing me.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
lyrics. Look at that.
All right, that's very poignant of Meatloaf.
I can't believe I just
Holy
sung Meatloaf.
we are Meatloaf.
Okay.
So
This
it's
the sexy story.
the sexy story. So in a sex fantasy gone wrong, two men with machetes entered
I'm listening.
entered the wrong house in New South Wales, Australia, before quickly realizing their error. Now, one of them has now been acquitted for entering a home armed with a weapon. But the story is that they had been hired to carry out a client's fantasy of being tied up to his underwear and stroked with a broom.
What?
Yep, that was the fantasy. So they will come inside with machetes and they will tie him up, and then there's nothing else would happen. They will just stroke him with the broom.
Wait, so the machetes are kind of for the look. They're not really used for anything else.
The fantasy of home invasion.
He kind of just wants to be terrorized.
Yeah, terrorized in a role play, not exactly, but it will arouse him.
Each to their own.
It's a great thing. I mean, it's a fantastic way to do it, and they so the judge concluded that the facts of the case are unusual. The role play was arranged over Facebook by a man who provided his address to the hired pair, and he was willing to pay 5,000 Australian dollars if it was really good. That's the exact words of the judge.
He was okay, so he's going to pay afterwards, and he was going to be the. I guess he can only be the judge.
Yeah, if it's
that'd be hard out. If you like got all your gears on and got your machetes out and hurled yourself through some stranger's bloody window, and then the guy's like, wasn't that good? I'd be like, what? I just like home invaded your ass.
Yeah, but I mean, for a 5,000, like for an hour's job, 5,000 Australian dollars, they would practice that stroking first on each other. I mean, they will come prepared.
They're professionals.
They're professionals. I mean, they need that pound, that dollar.
They do, because they're buying all these expensive machetes.
Machete. Now, what did you say? Machete.
Yeah, isn't it that movie? Machete.
Yeah, it is. Is it kind of like a slasher movie, right?
This is a movie. This is movie pod. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, movie pod. However, the client moved to another address 50 kilometers away without updating the two men.
What?
So yeah. So he organized this and then he moved away. Right? He moved house.
Who does that? Who organizes for some sex pest to come through your window with a knife and then you go, I'm going to move 30 meters down the road?
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, definitely. And then not 30 meters, 30
Oh,
kilometers
30
away.
miles. Okay.
30
Okay.
miles,
That's
yeah.
okay.
And
That's still a lot.
us is a lot. So now, so they came there to the original address that was given to them. They entered the home. And when the resident noticed a light in his kitchen at 6:15 a.m., he assumed that it was a friend who came by daily to make morning coffee. Now, when the men called out the name of their client, like saying Gary, like that, the resident turned on the light and removed the sleep apnea mask that he was wearing off his face.
This is
This
funky,
is
man.
this is this is so clearly explained. It's fantastic. It was then that he saw them standing above his bed with a machete, with machetes, which they appeared to have brought as props for role play. When they realized their error, one of the pair said, "Sorry, mate," and shook the resident's hand
Oh.
and then left.
And so obviously these residents called the popo pretty quickly.
Yeah. So the two men then drove to the correct address. They went like 50 kilometers to the correct. They wanted the $5,000.
If that was me, I'd be like, "Peace out, bro. I'm going to BK. Like, I'm not going to another house."
No. These guys were consummate professionals.
Yeah.
So the two men then drove to the correct address, where the client noticed one man had a great big knife in his trousers,
Oh my god.
and asked them to leave the weapons in their car. The client then cooked bacon, eggs, and noodles. And a short time later, the police arrived at the property, found the machetes in the car, and arrested the pair.
At least they got a good meal before they got arrested.
Yeah,
That's
they did.
What? Hey, come over to my house for some weird sexual activity. But I'll cook you bacon and eggs as well before that.
Yeah, before that, I mean, you gotta have a full stomach before you stroke me with the broom. So the judge ruled that the evidence did not suggest the men's actions were intentional. They carried the machetes either as a prop or something to use in that fantasy. The fantasy was unscripted, and there was discretion as to how it would be carried out. It's like the last line of the article is, it was a commercial agreement to tie up and stroke a semi-naked man in his underpants with a broom. Entry was not with intent to intimidate.
Damn. That's a great story.
That is such a great story. I mean, we don't even. It's such a. The details are so fantastic in there. And how would he would have set it up on the phone? Like, for instance, okay, you become like the office. You are the office receptionist, and I'm the guy organizing it, right? And I'll give you a call and organize it. Let's do the role play. Do you want to do the role play? We're doing a role play story. Let's do a role play. Let's see how it goes.
Here we go.
All right. So bring.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Gary.
Hi, Gary. Please come in.
I'm on the phone. I can't come in.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Are you booking? Okay, wait. Is that... Okay. Yes, and okay, wait. Start again.
Bring. Bring.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Gary.
Hi, Gary. Do you jump through people's windows with machetes and stroke them with brooms?
Now I'm trying to book. I read an ad. You had two people who who have machetes, and they can come into my house. So do you have?
Yeah, I can do that. It's $5,000. Dollary dues.
Oh,
Do you
all
want?
right, so dollary dues. So I don't.
But if it's not good, then you'd have to give me $5,000.
All right. Just listen up.
Yeah, mate, I'm listening. I got you on speaker.
Don't insert it. Just stroke it. You know. I don't want a rake. I want a broom.
A broom.
I don't want A broom.
I have to go down to Bunnings and get a broom.
Yeah,
broom.
bruh. You gotta get it. I don't want a giant penis. I don't want a vagina. I want a broom. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear ya. I'll get
All
a
right.
broom.
Just come to 256 Victoria Street and knock on the door. Don't knock on the door. Just come to my room and
Yeah,
broom.
are you from Sydney or are you from Alabama? You're starting to sound a little bit American.
Yeah, I spent some time there. You know.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I'm actually quite good at detecting accents.
Yeah, boy.
I can hear that.
Just.
Okay,
just
one
come
more
in.
question. Can I bring my boy? Can I bring
Just-
him?
Yeah.
He's also got a machete. A machete.
You bring the machete. It will add to the add to the fun.
234 Victoria Street. Is that what you said?
Yeah, bruh.
Do we come clothed or are we gonna come naked?
Just don't wear any underwear, bruh.
Okay, so like a robe with with nothing underneath. Okay.
Now, just a broom and just sweep that broom over my ass.
So are you sure that you're gonna be in your house?
Yeah, man, I'll be sure. This should
'Cause
be there.
I don't want to be jumping through a window when there's not you home or someone else.
I'll be home. We'll see about that. Well, I'll be home.
Okay.
All right. It's all good. See you soon.
See you, mate. Love you. Bye.
Don't forget the broom. All right. That was good.
I don't know where my Australian accent went. I can actually do one. That was bad.
That was good. That was good. I mean, it'll put you on the spot. You know?
Look at my.
Look at my. I don't want a penis. I want a vagina.
Should we do that? Should we do the scene when it's like when the police come?
No, we can do it in parts next time. We
Okay.
can do in the next episode, part 2 of the
we'll do part 2. Okay.
Home invasion machete.
Home invasion machete.
That should be the name of the podcast. Home invasion
it's
machete.
Scary.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what happened. I mean, we kind of did a role play. It could have been better, but we did a good job.
That's pretty good for an impromptu, you know?
Yeah, on the fly we were pretty good.
Yeah.
I just want to do Australian accent. Gay
Australia,
sex.
yeah? Oh, yeah,
Gay
this is
sex.
better. Oh, see, now I can do it. Damn it.
Yeah, we can do it now. There's a lot of pressure before. I can't do it. It always
Pressure?
mixes with
Yeah.
pressure.
You want to come through my window with a
broom,
knife?
With a broom.
And a broom?
You put it in your vagina.
I don't have one of those. Wait, no, I do. I was playing the character. I was in the character.
I was in the character.
I identified as the character.
You identified as a method acting.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the story. I think Jesus Christ, we are like on 28 minutes.
I know.
We've done the whole thing just doing this freaking sexual story.
Hey, it was probably a lot quicker than the actual home invasion.
Yeah.
A lot longer, than the actual home invasion.
Yeah, it's such an insane thing. I feel like in my mind, if you have that scene that you have like 2 people with machetes standing over your bed, and you just wake up with a sleep apnea mask, and then the guys, the home invasion guys just shake your hand and say, "Sorry, mate," and then leave.
I love the sleep apnea detail.
Yeah, that was.
I think it's so funny that the guy like took off his mask and was like, "What's going on here?" And they like, "Sorry," shake his hand and leave. Imagine that. You'd be freaked out if you woke up from your sleep apnea machine and there was a guy with a machete, 2 guys with a machete in your house, and then they shake your hand and leave. You would be like, "What?"
I think that's why he called the police. If they would have explained to him the whole situation, he might not have called the police, and these guys would have gone 50 miles, stroked the guy with the broom, got their $5,000, and everything would be fine. But the thing is that
but like both parties would have been just as confused as each other, you know. What if they came in
Yeah.
with the machetes and then the people are screaming and they're like, yeah, they're really getting into it, and they start like getting the broom out and these people are like, what? Like they don't realize that they're the wrong people. Because how can you tell?
Imagine.
Like, if your whole thing is that you want to be like terrified, then you're gonna like lean into that role, right?
Yeah.
Be like,
And
oh my
imagine if
god, in my house? What? Oh, it's so scary. I don't know.
anyway, imagine he was sleeping and these guys just started working on him with the broom.
Oh my god.
And he wakes up and says, "What the fuck's happening here, you machete guys?"
There's two guys holding a machete in one hand and both holding a broom in the other hand. He just wakes up to that.
Ah, so good.
Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, that's. We should organize something like that for Angel Jordan, for his birthday of some sort.
I mean,
Okay.
I feel like that's a mean thing to do.
Yeah, we can have a couple of guys with machetes come in, but they will stroke him with tracksuits.
We'll just
rather
get like
than
Josiah to do it.
Yeah, just like that would be a good idea.
That'd be
That would
funny.
be a good idea. Yeah, but imagine if the guy has like is paranoid, has got a gun at the on the bedside.
Exactly.
One of these guys would have been dead by now.
It's crazy to think about.
It's insane. Anyway, so
mate.
we're at a point. We're at a point where I should finish it.
A point where we should
on-
finish the podcast.
Yeah.
That was a good ep. I think that was good.
No,
It was
that was
highs and
alright.
lows, and then highs and then laughs and then lows.
Yes, I quite enjoyed it. It's pretty good.
Very good.
So I would like to send a message out to the world. If you hate us, just email us. Let us know. If you like us, do the same.
Yeah, you can email us anything at baboonyodel@gmail.com. And hit us up on the Facebook and the Twitter and the Instagram. We're Baboon Yodel on all of those things. You can Google it and you can find us. We're on iTunes. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube. If you're one of those people who like listening to podcasts, play on YouTube. We don't have a video. It's just the beautiful artwork done by Danger. But you can enjoy the podcast however you like. It's 2020, man. Podcasts are all we have left. Literally. There's no other way to make content except do podcasts these days.
Yeah. It's all the rage.
We were doing it before a pandemic, so
Yeah, we stuck through it. We're not someone new. We're sticking through it. It's episode 86 or something. We've
yeah.
done so much content. Listen to it. Let us know how you feel.
Let us know. And just remember, we love you. Be safe
Yeah.
out there.
Be safe. Bye.
Bye.
That was sexual.